Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today we're going to do another fun painting. So let's get started. We'll start off today with a 2-inch brush and a little bit of yellow, red, and white. And let's come right here and drop in a beautiful little sunset. Now we don't need too much of this color, just enough to give it a nice little glow. Let it work all the way around like this, all the way across. Very, very soft. Next, with our filbert brush, a little bit of yellow, touch of red, and white. Let's just begin to scrub in some beautiful clouds. Now look, they barely show up against the sky, and that's perfect. You just sort of change the colors around as you go. Add a little more red, a little more of the yellow, whatever. Wipe the brush. Just load it up again. Yellow, white. Do some over here. Just beautiful little clouds. That's about all it takes. Very, very subtle today. Don't want anything that's too hard. Now, as you can see, I have a pretty basic little sketch here of a small barn, maybe a road, and some land and some background mountains. That really just helps to keep me on track. Now we can take a little bit of yellow, touch of brown, and put some beautiful sunlight out on this little rolling hill. Next, with our filbert brush and some brown, touch of yellow, some red. Let's just begin to scrub in some beautiful little background trees. See, you just sort of put your brush in and just scrub it around. There. Doesn't take too much, just enough so that they stand out from the background. Next, we can just scrub in some of this grass down here. Now, really what I'm doing is just, I have a little bit of brown, touch of red, maybe a touch of the yellow in my brush. Just blocking in a background. We're going to highlight this and make it look pretty later. Also, maybe this up here is grass, and this is little areas of dirt, and especially that path. So we'll leave those blank. Maybe we'll want to do those with a slightly different brown. Next, we can underpaint this nice little road here. So what I did was I just threw a little bit of white in with that brown color that we had. And we'll just start rubbing this back. Maybe a touch of yellow. That might be pretty. All right. Work it right back up to the barn. Next, with a filbert brush and a little bit of yellow, red, and brown. Let's just begin to underpaint this barn here. See that? Just brush it right on. Reload and really straighten up these edges nice. We'll come back and highlight, of course. Next, with our filbert brush and some yellow, red, and white, let's just begin to throw on some beautiful little highlights here. So you could just pull straight down with this brush, allowing all these beautiful rough textures to happen. Be kind of gentle with it. Don't press too hard. Allow the canvas, the texture of the canvas to do a lot of this work for you. Now with our fan brush, we can just begin to tap on some very distant grass. There. This grass is very, very sunlit. It's got a nice golden cast to it. So just tap it right on. And then let it work into the dark we have down. Next, with our filbert brush and a little bit of brown, black, and red, we'll just throw in a nice little tree back here. Not too large. And maybe it comes down into the grass like that. All right. Now with our filbert brush, we'll just add on a few nice little leaves up here to this tree. See, I'm just dabbing with the filbert brush and kind of working around to create a beautiful little shape. You don't need too much. I want to leave a lot of that background showing through. There. And we can come back with a little bit of yellow and throw a highlight out on here. Just like this. Next, with our filbert brush, we can drop in a beautiful large tree right there. Look at how this tree just really pops that sunset out. Make it nice and thick, just like this. It's kind of growing right there on the edge of the land. Maybe it has a little branch somewhere right here. Now again, we can just shape this little tree with some leaves. Now, I don't need too many leaves because I wouldn't want to cover up that background. So you just do a few here and there. See that? Very loose. Nice. Now with our filbert brush, we can just add in some beautiful highlights here to this road. See that? Just scrub them right on, allowing a lot of that dark to show through. All right. Don't do it too hard or it'll all just mush together and you won't be happy with it. Be careful. There. And remember, you want to keep the highlight on the right-hand side of the road because the light's coming across like this and it would be shaded in that area. And you can do a little bit of highlight right on this little cliff. Nice. Now with our liner brush, we can add in a nice little fence back here. Not too much, just enough. You can run a little tiny rail, just like this. All right, well, I think we're done. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out my website, my DVDs, and also my brush line. And thanks for watching.